Kobe Bryant said farewell to his 20-year illustrious five-time championship-winning career last night at Staples Center against the Utah Jazz, and anybody who did pay $2,700 for the tickets, I believe it was $800 to even sit in the nosebleeds, pretty much got their money's worth after Kobe dropped 60 points for the sixth time in his career, 60-plus points in a game, on 22 of 50 shooting. 44%, not that bad for an ancient Kobe Bryant at 37, 38 years old. A lot of awesome news circulating during the game and after the game. The press conference was fantastic. The speech after was fantastic. One thing to get out of the way first, I would say, yeah, the refs were a little bit lenient. There were some push-offs. Of course. Was there some calls thrown a little bit towards Kobe's way? Of course, but do understand, the Jazz couldn't make the playoffs at that point, so it wasn't like they were fighting for much. And the Lakers weren't even really fighting for position in, I guess, in the draft lottery, so of course you're going to give Kobe a good sending off. I said it multiple times throughout this year. In Kobe's last game, his best chance to score 100 points, or the best chance to break the 100-point record by Wilt Chamberlain in a game, was Kobe's last game because everything was right. Because Kobe was allowed to take 50 shots, and he would have taken 60 or 70 if he could have. I mean, he looked exhausted towards the end of that game, but he did outscore the Utah Jazz in the fourth quarter, 23-21. Lakers fans got to go home with tacos because the We Want Tacos chants comes out when you score 100-plus points as a Laker, as a team, and the opponent is held to under 100 points. So I guess Kobe really badly wanted tacos. 60 points for Kobe Bryant. I can't say that enough. And I get it. The Warriors also won 73 games, a remarkable feat. But the Warriors could have won their 82nd game out of 82. It wouldn't have taken away from Kobe Bryant's amazing night. Shaq challenged him on the sideline before the game, and he said, go out there and get 50. He said afterwards, the motherfucker got 60. It's impressive. It's something that, Kobe Bryant stood for, that killer instinct. We got one more night. We had one last time to see the Mamba killer mentality come out, and he looked like it. Because it wasn't the points I think Kobe was really after. I really think he was just after a win. He didn't want to go out with his last game with a loss, and he was able to rally. And yeah, I mean, in the press conference, he was saying he was so used to hearing people tell him, his critics tell him, pass the ball. You got to pass the ball more, Kobe. And in this game, this one instance, nobody said that. Keep shooting the ball. Get it in Kobe's hands. That's the most important thing. The fans in attendance were ecstatic about it. The celebrities in attendance, Jay-Z and Kanye West and Jack Nicholson, everybody was at this game. Staples Center, for lack of better words, was lit. I really don't like using that word, though, so that'll be the only time I use it on TYT Sports. As for the Twitter reaction, athletes from around the globe came out in support of Kobe. Dirk Nowitzki was in amazement of it. Damian Lillard was in amazement of it. LeBron James, everybody. We'll throw up a bunch of tweets for you as this clip goes on so you can see them. And, of course, his last speech was also pretty nice to see. He talked to the crowd about how much he grew up being a diehard Lakers fan, how he idolized Magic Johnson, how no matter what anybody tells him of him potentially being the greatest Laker of all time, although many different lists have been created, he always says that Magic is the greatest Laker of all time.
I can't believe how fast 20 years went by. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And, to be standing here at center court with you guys, my teammates behind me, and appreciating all this, the journey that we've been on. We've been through our ups and been through our downs. And I think the most important part is that we all stayed together throughout. I grew up a diehard Laker fan. Diehard. I mean, I knew everything about every player that's ever played here. So to be drafted and then traded to this organization and to spend 20 years here, I mean, you can't write something better than this.
I'm a diehard Kobe fan. I've always been one. I love Kobe Bryant and everything he stood for and the way that he played basketball. I'm not a Lakers fan. But there's a credit where credit is due. He's also the last of the 1996 draft class of legends. It's one of the greatest NBA drafts of all time. He's retired. That class is now completely gone. Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, and Kobe Bryant all laid their mark on the NBA in remarkable ways. But when you really look at it, out of all those guys, Kobe Bryant had the rings. Kobe Bryant is a global icon for that reason. In his press conference, which I mentioned a couple times, he was speaking in 3 different languages, Italian, Spanish, of course English too. There was reporters from China, from Japan, from Spain, from Italy, from France, from all of Europe for this occasion. It was a remarkable game. I can't say it enough. It was a lot of fun to watch it. Everybody should have been rooting for Kobe. No matter how much you hate the guy, you gotta respect one of the greatest of all time. Make sure to comment below with what you think about Kobe's last performance. Was it the greatest farewell performance in sports history? A lot of people threw out Derek Jeter hitting a walk-off in his last game. Also remarkable. And of course, comment below with what you think about the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry got 400 3-pointers. They go on 73 games. And I also owe my executive producer lunch because I thought maybe the Grizzlies would win. Poor betting on my choice. Hopefully better betting on your part for the NBA playoffs, which are around the corner, which will be back again for way more action. But as for Kobe, there is no more. Mamba Day has come and passed, and the next big Kobe moment will be when he's inducted into the Hall of Fame. Again, like, favorite, subscribe to this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.